Is stress silently destroying your sleep and energy? Today, you'll learn a somatic technique you can use no one has ever taught you. It's fast, it's simple, and it'll reset your system in under 3 minutes. Stress often starts off small. Your kid's meltdown, your coworker snapping at you. But over time, it stacks up, leaving you completely drained. You may find yourself lying awake at 1 a.m. with racing thoughts you can't turn off. We've all been there. We know the feeling of a mind spinning out of control where simple tasks feel overwhelming. Or you feel tired before you even start your day, reacting when you don't want to. Your shoulders tense, your jaw clenches, or that knot in your stomach moved in like a bad roommate you can't get rid of. Today, we'll stop your stress quickly before it builds up, wrecking your system. And here's what no one ever told you. You can reverse your stress in under 3 minutes. I'm going to show you how, and bonus, reversing stress fixes your mind. Most people think they need expensive therapy or medication just to manage their stress and anxiety. They believe meditating is too hard because their mind won't quiet down, and who has time for that? But what if I told you in less time than it takes for you to notice your stress, get up, find your medication, take it, and start feeling better? You could simply stay put, breathe, and drain the stress out of your body in less time. Today, I'm giving you my own licensed therapist guide to stress relief you can do anywhere and no one will even know you're doing it. This is the same technique I use with all my clients to stop their stress and anxiety. By the end of this video, you'll understand why stress escalates and how to stop it, the exact 3-minute stress relief technique, and the keys to being ninja stress-free without anyone knowing. Stick around. This stress relief technique not only calms you, but it can keep you calm in difficult situations. First, it's important to understand what happens when stress escalates. You see, stress starts in the body. If you don't release it, it grows, it stacks up like financial debt. Tensions pile up throughout the day. You get stuck in traffic on the way home, bringing that tension inside. And your partner looks at you all funny. Now that your system is maxed out, you might react or shut down, but your mind is racing. Some people numb it, drink, vape, Netflix. Others completely avoid situations that trigger it, thinking avoidance will make them feel better. But when you avoid situations, it just stresses you out more because the situation returns 10 times worse, creating even more anxiety, burnout, and health issues. Don't avoid it. Don't numb it. You'll end up at the doctor's office with a prescription you don't really need. When you feel any stress, emotion, anxiety, or worry, your body simply needs attention to calm down. It's not even a lot of attention, it's a little bit. But instead, we push through, and the stress piles up, making you feel shaky or snappy. Constant stress happens because you're carrying last week's stress, yesterday's overwhelm, and this morning's frustration all at once. And we start to believe there's something wrong with me. I can't stop this. I'm stressed and frustrated. I can't handle discomfort, and we accept living this way. But stress and anxiety doesn't have to become your character flaw. It's your nervous system trying to get your attention. You can interrupt the stress spiraling before it even starts and live a peaceful life. Here's the under 3-minute stress relief technique you need to prevent stress from building up. Let's try this together. We are going to start off with your arms and legs uncrossed, beginning to take in some deep, slow breaths in your nose and slow release out your mouth. And as you're breathing, relax into your seat. Rest your eyes closed. Let your body just melt into your seat and notice your feet touching the floor. So we're going to start with legs and arms uncrossed. Taking a nice, slow, deep breath in your nose, filling up your chest and stomach, and then slowly releasing out your mouth. And as you continue breathing in and out, let your body just sink into your seat, just almost like melting in your seat. Continuing to breathe, pay attention to your feet touching the ground. And I want you to imagine that there are holes in the bottom of your feet. Just like with a kitchen faucet, the water runs out. I want you to imagine here that all the energy in your body is a color, and that color is just going to move down and drain out the holes at the bottom of your feet. So continuing to breathe and relax in your seat and allow all of the energy to move down your body and out your feet. So what color energy is in your body? And visualize that color moving down as you just relax and breathe. And you just stay breathing and relaxing, letting go in your seat. All of the color down and out your body. Just letting all of that energy go. Nothing to hold on to, because once you release all of that energy, fresh renewal energy comes into your body, filling up. So just give yourself permission to take that 1 minute and just relax here, letting it all go, resting, relaxing, and feeling the energy moving down your body. Notice how that feels to just let go and let it move down and out. And so once all of that color energy has moved out of your body, you have finished the exercise, but I do want you to stay then with your whole body for another few seconds and notice what it feels like in your body then. Like, how does your whole body feel? This resets your nervous system. This works because you're not fighting your stress. You're giving it somewhere to go. Most people try to push anxiety away or ignore it, but that just makes it come back even stronger. When you allow it to drain naturally, your nervous system can relax. When stress is no longer running the show, you get your peace back, you get your control back, your mind stops racing, and that constant tension in your body can finally start to melt away, especially if you're doing this every day. People say, I wish I learned this like 10 years ago. One client who had anxiety and pain could finally sleep through the night after just 3 sessions focusing on this technique. It works so well because stress is literally just energy stuck in the body. When people have repeating patterns and can't move on from the past, they're describing trapped energy in the body. This grounding technique starts to break up cycles and prevent stress from building up again in the body. If you had a hard time with the energy draining down, try the exercise again, but with the energy moving up and out the top of the head. Some people find that easier to do. The advice I'm about to share with you next will show you how to maintain a stress-free life, even when stressful situations are happening, which reveal the keys to being ninja stress-free. The first step is to practice the exercise once a day by yourself until it's easy to do. Then you'll practice the exercise when other people are around. And finally, you'll practice it during uncomfortable situations. Here's why this sequence matters. People with high stress believe they can't handle discomfort. They assume something's wrong with them personally. But the truth is, everyone experiences stress. The difference is knowing how to deal with it. Subscribe and save this video to practice stress relief every day until it feels easy for you to do. Once you've accomplished that goal, don't stop there. Look for situations or people that you feel a bit uncomfortable around and practice the exercise during those times. This is where real transformation happens because you're training your nervous system to manage stress without it taking over your life. You're proving to yourself you don't have to avoid stressful situations or wait for the right moment to feel calm. Some people believe they'll always be stressed, anxious, or depressed. But once you can drain your stress in challenging situations, it no longer runs the show. And your mental health overall can start to finally have the space to breathe and heal. You become the person who stays calm when others are not. And you feel confident knowing how to handle difficult conversations without your mind racing. So you see how important this stress relief technique is, and it is the first step to making your life easy. If you want more guidance to transform how your body handles anxiety, not just stress, watch this video next. Check it out for a more in-depth meditation, and you'll discover how draining your anxiety and stress from your system is easier than you ever thought possible.